Super Speedway, NASCAR Busch Grand National Series action, and Phil Parsons is being shown as our leader. We'll be right back. Back at Talladega, those of you expecting to see tennis, it will follow us in its entirety at the conclusion of this Busch Series event. We're talking about the 43 car of Dennis Setzer a moment ago, making a great run toward the front. Well, that has now gone away. We're under caution for the first time here on lap number 10, and he was not the only car involved. Take a look.
They come through the tri-oval here at the Talladega Super Speedway, and you see the 00 of Buckshot Jones. Hit from behind, gets down into Joe Nemechek, the pole sitter, and they go spinning, and then there's Elton Sawyer hitting the Buckshot Jones car, and Elton's car gets up off the ground, then catches on fire as he goes out through there.
You see the tire jumping along? That is Elton Sawyer's left front tire. He hit so hard, he literally sheared the left front off his car, and now he's broken an oil line, and that's the fire that we see is oil on the exhaust system. He's heading for the grass trying to find some water to put that out. Another angle from behind. There we see the 00 car go down, and there's Nemechek, no place to go. Bam, heavy contact. Now cars with no place to go. The 34 car goes to the outside trying to dodge, but he gets turned right in front of the 43 car. Heavy contact. There's Elton Sawyer's tire that I was talking about. That's a tire, spindle, everything. Thing probably weighs 125 pounds as it goes bouncing down the racetrack.
So it looks like Buckshot Jones may have gotten a little bump from behind in the tri-oval as the crews now watch. Here is from the Nemechek pit. There's Martha watching. No fear like that of a mother or father watching their son at contact at Talladega.
And he was just an innocent victim there of
one more
someone else's mistake.
Right in front of the Joe Nemechek car, the 00 gets turned. Now we see the 34 car, boom, heavy contact. There, Elton Sawyer almost goes flipping. Now here comes the tire that I was talking about. And now we see the oil getting on the exhaust and the fire starting. And then we see Jimmy Foster also spinning down.
That's Jimmy Foster's car right there. He was right in the middle of that deal.
And now we'll take a look at it from Joe Nemechek's vantage point where he had nowhere to go.
Folks, you were just riding at 190 miles per hour when you went sideways.
Kyle Petty's car spinning backwards there. There's what's left of that wheel assembly. And now from Dennis Setzer's viewpoint, and he was on a move, and a car came right in front of him. Watch the car come left to right in front of your screen.
He thought he was through there, and all of a sudden that car just came right up into him.
Now that was the Mike McLaughlin car, and there is Mike. He was one of the cars involved and came across in front of Dennis Setzer. Let's go down and check in with Ray Dunlap.
Well, thank you, Doc. I'm with Mike right here. Mike, things happen in a hurry here at Talladega. I know, again, you were just a victim.
Yeah, you know, I see it all start to happen, and I see the 00 coming across. So you're kind of waiting to see which way he's going. Made a move to the right. He come back up the track, kind of collected him.
Have you been able to assess the damage yet?
There's quite a bit of damage on the front end, but I'll tell you, this group of guys, they'll prepare the Royal Oak Charcoal Chevrolet, and we'll be back out.
Good luck.
Well, that's what's left of the Stanley car. Some of the crew there, that's the Mike McLaughlin machine. Of course, they are teammates with Todd Bonine and the Stanley crew. That's why I see some of those Stanley shirts down there. In the Frank Ceci, Scott Welliver, and John Gittler are the three owners of those two race cars. Trying to get Mike McLaughlin back on the racetrack.
Now, let's go around to the rear. This is where the 43 car got in the rear of the car. And really and truly, there isn't a lot of damage there. Hey, look, he drove up under. That's the fuel cell that's smashed up in there. This section right there is the fuel cell.
See the bar they had to protect the fuel cell. He drove that bar up underneath the car, and that's really what kept him from getting into the fuel cell. Talking about Dennis Setzer in the back. There's that bar right there.
Right there, this whole thing. This is the fuel cell area inside there. We can see that the 43 car drove up in that and bent all these bars that Jerry talked about. This bar that runs all along there, that is bent. You can obviously see this frame rail, how it's bent. Man, heavy contact.
At over 190 miles an hour. Unfortunately, NASCAR mandates these cars are built with bars around the back and around the fuel cell. And you saw Mike McLaughlin a moment ago looking at the race car. Now here's his in-car version of what happened. Well, somewhat of a break for Lajoie's teammate, the car number 33, Fido, who's having a problem, and Bill is there.